Okay, so I wasn't gonna review these because I bought them last time and I still have them, but everybody's been asking, so Merry Christmas. Or should I just say Happy New Year? Yeah. That would have been better. It's all good, man. Hey, what's good, guys? My name's Chris. Welcome back to the official WearTesters.com YouTube channel. In case you're new here, what's up, guys? Hit that subscribe button. We appreciate you. Now, with that being said, this is the brand new version of the Air More Uptempo, one of my favorite shoes of all time. One of the many of my favorite shoes of all time. In case you're new here again, I say that about almost everything that's retro, man, and I can't help it. It's because I love this shit, dude. So these guys right here, born in 1996. I think that they're fucking fantastic. They're not as good as the originals, obviously, but they're pretty close. This is a shoe that a lot of people have been saying, like, yo, Nike's been hoarding these out and stuff, and I do agree because there's some really funky ass colorways, but I was surprised to see that they dropped again in this OG colorway, only because I literally still have. And these dropped in 2016, 2017-ish, and then these guys are the new ones. Oh wow, these were actually like made at the tail end of 2020. There's really no reason to buy this if you already have this, in my opinion, unless you wanted to just double up. These still look great. They're just a little dusty. Take a little shoe brush to them and they're good as new again. So like I was saying before, these guys right here were born in 1996, most notably worn by Scottie Pippen, but so many players in the league actually wore these because back then the Uptempo line was just the big man shoe. It wasn't tied to any one athlete, it's just that all of the Nike endorsees would wear them and they would get team colorways, PEs. This one though is the one, again, that Scottie was most known for wearing. He was actually in the ad too, which is really cool. And there was a little brother of these that guys like Gary Payton and other point guards or guards would wear. They were called the Air Much Uptempo. They have not retroed that shoe. They should. They really should. It doesn't have the full length bubble. It just has a heel bubble, but they should. And then they should retro the Air Money properly because they retroed the Air Money, but with this bottom. And guess what? The original Air Money didn't have this bottom. Know what bottom it did have? The one from the Air Much Uptempo, most notably worn by Eddie Jones. So these guys right here feature full-length Air. However, it's not actually full-length Air, it just looks like it. So there's 3 different Air units in here.
It's like an optical illusion when you put the woman inside the box and cut her in half.
Yes, but with Air, so it's a lot cooler.
I don't know. Do you remember in Full House when Aunt Becky gets stuck in the box and she has to do a whole duet?
Maybe we should do this later.
Yeah, but we don't talk about Aunt Becky anymore.
Aww.
She disappointed me.
Alrighty then.
So what we have here are 3 different Air units. You've got one in the forefoot, one in the midfoot, and then a big old one in the heel. And yes, they hid that very well with the little rubber pieces. Those are rubber. You can't really feel what the Air would feel like, especially if you were to compare them to the originals. The originals had massive Air units and stuff. These guys do not. They do sit atop herringbone outsole though. That's awesome. They didn't start doing the Uptempo style outsoles until after this, where they had like the circular little water droplet looking bottoms and stuff. This guy though, every time I've tried to play in these, I've always regretted it. For some reason, they just don't stick. I don't know if it's the rubber or because the herringbone is flat instead of peaked, but they just don't have great grip. You can get grip outside, but you can't get very good grip inside. They do have old school Uptempo bottoms though with the little dots right there. So like the Uptempos before these, they had this outsole all the way through, the little ovals. The midsole on these is Phylon, and again, can't really appreciate anything. It's so stiff. So they're not super comfortable or anything, but they sure as do look cool. And then you can tell exactly who made these because it says it right on the upper.
Whoa!
The entire upper, for those wondering, is completely synthetic. So if you happen to be a sneakerhead that's also a vegan, or you just are not a vegan but you don't want to have like animal products on your shoes, this is one of those shoes. Everything on here, again, completely 100% synthetic. Even the little border, that's all synthetic leather and stuff. These are so awesome. One of the features that I've always loved besides the Air unit as a kid were these stupid little clips right here. It was supposed to like make it so you can quickly tie your laces, and then they have the speed lace loops. I don't know why I still like them. They don't really like do much of anything, you know what I mean? But they look cool.
I have spoken.
And on the back right there, you've got the jeweled swoosh. I love it. It does yellow over time. These ones are not quite there yet, but they are not the same color. Although on the camera, it might show it. I don't know. Can you tell the difference? Like if I was to wear one of each, would you know?
Only that the white is dingy on one, but it's only dingy because you have the other one next to it. It's like back when we had regular commercials and they would have
like OxyClean?
Yeah, to show you the difference.
Before and after.
Yeah.
Don't just clean it, OxyClean it.
Gotta love a good old infomercial. Now, as far as sizing goes, I like to go down half a size in these. I feel like they fit a little bit of roomy. So that's what I would recommend. Some people go true to size, some people go up half a size. I don't know how, but you know, however you like your shoes to fit, and that's on you. All I can do is recommend what I do, and what I do is go down half a size. They are available right now. They are still hitting retailers, believe it or not, because they released last year, 2020, but they're still trickling them out to all the retailers and stuff. So if you haven't been able to get in store and check what's on shelves, you can always give Phenom Global a call. call. I did not see them on their website, which I'll also link down below, but they do take phone orders. So if you were interested, you could always give them a call, see if they have your size available, and then they'll ship them out to you. George of the Jungle.
Is where you can see these on feet.
And he blew them up.
On a very young,
Brendan Fraser.
when he was like peak body build.
Yep, before Hollywood ruined him.
I know.
Hey.
But he's great. I'm not up to date on it, but what's that show?
Doom Patrol.
So good.
Yes, that's a weird fucking show.
It like mixes our likes together.
It does. It really does. I only tolerate it because it is a comic book property, because
Yeah.
otherwise I probably wouldn't watch it.
Right.
But yeah, it's a fucking weird show.
It is. I think the last episode I watched that I can remember is the flying butts.
Oh yeah. They weren't flying.
Something with, yeah.
I thought that they were like little like angry butts with mouths.
Yeah.
I can't remember. It's a fucking weird show.
I thought it was weird. We're very off topic,
Yes.
but our son was watching Teen Titans, I believe, and they popped up in there.
Yeah, that's where Beast Boy was originally from. Beast Boy originated in Doom Patrol, then became a Titan.
The episode that I was watching with him, it was one of the female characters that popped up first, and I was just like, are you watching Doom Patrol? Like, why are they in here? And then the rest of them, and I remembered like Cyborg is in it. And
Yes.
So, anyways,
And also, that's the original Elastigirl.
yeah.
Like, a lot of people think that she's from The Incredibles. She's actually a DC character first. And there's your nerd knowledge for the day. Now, you said that you didn't like these. Why? I'm just kidding. I don't care why. So,
You know what's funny?
everybody's got their own stuff.
Because you guys all troll me
Who? About what?
about the Reebok question,
That's
about
because
the
you.
Shaqnosis.
That's because you really vocally loathe those.
But these
Are so sexy.
are probably my least liked
You-
of all.
You dislike these more than the Reebok Shaqnosis?
The Shaqnosis now have a special part in my heart.
No, you can't
Because
be biased like that.
I
Like,
can.
You hated those
I did.
with a
and
passion.
they're still very ugly. I will not wear them casually or for fun, but
Oh,
for a
but she
good
will.
Halloween,
No, she will.
man, I felt really cool. I went out to Starbucks in them in my Halloween
Yo,
getup.
hella people. And I was wearing the pennies with the penny thing, but everybody was like, oh, I'm telling you, the Shaqnosis is fresh, just like these.
No,
I've been
aren't.
saying.
These though remind me of, you said 96 they came out?
Yeah.
That makes sense because when I see these remind me of being in junior high, and a lot of the girls at the time, we all wore the baggy jeans, but they would wear these with them, and
Well, a lot of the girls at my school had the cheaper one with the little bubble.
oh, the much.
Yes.
Maybe they were wearing those, but all I remember is
Yeah, all
this
you remember is this
air.
upper. Exactly. The upper is what makes these, man. These are so cool. It was such
didn't-
a bold look.
I've never cared for them, but yeah, this was like a statement shoe.
Oh, it was a statement shoe, whether you were wearing them or the company manufactured. This was right here, like the peak height of what the yeah, it was super jarring, but as soon as you see people wear them, you're like, yeah, those are cool. I thought so. I've always loved these. I think that they're fantastic. Two different perspectives, so there you go. But again, these are available right now over at Phenom Global, so you can go ahead and hit them up if you're interested in grabbing a pair. If you already haven't, like a lot of people missed out on these, and then they started reselling for mad money, dude. I was like, man, what the nobody cared about this before, you know what I mean? And then all of a sudden, like, people just wanted them. So I'm glad that they put them back out. That way it just obliterates that resale and like you can just go ahead and get them for retail the way that it should be. But thank you so much for watching. Thanks for all the support. Let us know what you think about these down below in the comment section. Do you own the last one? If you did you buy the new one? Because that's the thing, I just didn't want to buy these because there was no purpose. Mine are still good. So let me know down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and until next time, guys, have a good one.